Speaker, honorable colleagues, my name is Dr. Henry Achibong. I rise to support, I represent the people of Itu, Ibiono Federal Constituency in the state of Akwa Ibom. Mr. Speaker, I rise to support this all-important motion and to commend the mover of this motion. Mr. Speaker, this environmental issue covers everywhere in Nigeria. Now, I want to give one example, because I like being practical. Some years back, because when we talk of environment, we are not talking of only the air. We talk about the air and the ground, and under the ground. Mr. Speaker, some years back, I happened to have been treating somebody for typhoid fever. And I discovered that the more I treated, the more it was persistent. I gave all the drugs I needed to give, but the titers were still rising, and the person was still sick, and the whole family was sick. It took me until one day, I was moving around, and then I saw that where he had his borehole, just after his fence, there was a very old soakaway that was there. And I believe that he must have had his own borehole, years after that other soakaway had been sunk. I actually went and looked at it, and I discovered that the man had been drinking contaminated water because the underground water in which he was drinking was polluted. That is part of the environment. And how did this occur? Because nobody is interested in keeping standards to make sure that the required standards are being met. Sometimes, you see, even the people that are into construction, for instance, the road construction, by the time roads are constructed, by the time they pass through a stream or a river, most times you find out that the wetlands surrounding those rivers and ponds are dried up because nobody was able to monitor them to do a correct environmental impact assessment to know what is going to happen to the environment after the construction has been made. The issue is because we are not paying so much attention to the environment. Mr. Speaker, presently, oil is going down, and some countries in the world are beginning to look at solar cars, and they are testing it. And we are here solely dependent on oil. And we are not thinking about 2030 or 2050 when every country outside this Nigeria would have moved on to solar cars. And that's because they appreciate the importance of environment, and they are doing so much to check environment. You will agree with me that even in US, where Trump was not in support of environment, there is a lot of agitation against that because people are so much interested in making the environment green because of the importance of this environment. Here we are in the Niger Delta. When we have this operation Crocodile Smile or Crocodile Cry, we find out that by the time they get to these creeks and they see these illegal refineries, a proper approach is not taken to see how these illegal refineries can be taken out cleanly so that the environment is not polluted. Granted that those that are refining illegally do not know the import of keeping the environment safe. The military will always destroy it. They set fire, they shoot at it and set fire, and at the end of the day, they release so much carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide into the environment, thereby increasing the carbon content of the environment and then global warming, and then also increasing the environmental degradation, even when the last one that has been done has not even been cleaned up. So at the end of the day, the illegal refineries are destroyed, but the harm caused by the destruction of those illegal refineries, they just creep into the water and kill the aquatic animals and all the aquatic environment. So you find out that when this continues, it leads to a lot of damage to the environment. We talked about the fact that people are poor and people enter into the bush to cut trees. As they are cutting up trees, they are reducing that aspect of the forest that removes carbon dioxide from the forest, thereby producing oxygen. And because of that, we find out that desertification is gradually increasing. So that at the end of the day, we begin to have a cycle that if we don't check it in Nigeria, we are going to have a lot of problems in future. So, Mr. Speaker, I support the mover of this motion and every other person that has spoken before. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.